Hey there, today I'm showing you guys how to extract a game character from a picture or a screenshot of a game so that you can use in your thumbnails for YouTube. So here we have this pigeon guy, which is from Vanoss's latest video because he's the one that really does this a lot. And of course a lot of other people do as well. But we're going to extract this pigeon guy. So let's go ahead here and do it. You want to go to Photoshop or into any editing program, but preferably Photoshop so you can follow along. And you want to create a 1280 by 720p project. So we're going to go ahead here and drag in the picture, and I'm going to resize it a little bit just to make it bigger so I'm closer to the guy and I can see what I'm doing, since I'm getting rid of every other subject in the picture here. You want to use this tool right here because you want to select the character, and you want to make sure that it's on the plus sign right here, which is basically when you click and drag, it's gonna choose the character, and not specifically the character, but whatever it thinks is the subject that you actually want. And you can just freely do it. You don't have to be too careful. You can be, it's forgiving here because you'll see how we'll fix it in a little bit. And just try to get the character in there. And then you click on the minus sign and try to just fix up some of the edges here that pop out too much. So like that, and yeah, that seems about right. This little bump right there, and that seems about right. Now we want to go to select and refine edge. Now this is gonna just, if we bring up the smoothness here, you can see how it goes from that to just a really nice edge. And I'm gonna bring it all the way up, or almost all the way up, right there. And now I'll click Apple Copy, Apple Paste, or Control Copy, Control Paste. Whether you're on a Mac or PC, this works. And let's release or erase the little artifacts here that you see on these sides, and they're not erasing for some reason because I am on the background layer. Make sure you click over here on the main layer, and you want to make sure that there's nothing around here. And normally Vanoss, he puts a stroke on his characters that he takes from the game to just kind of make him pop out from whatever he puts in the background. And he'll pop out better if he's on any type of other background like that, especially if he's in the colored background like he makes. But there you go, you have the character. You can get rid of the background layer, and you have the PNG of the character, which you can use to put into thumbnails like he does. And and here we have the actual thumbnail like he does, and the font for GTA. But yeah, there you go. Then you can use that, but make sure the character, whenever the guy you want to use for screenshot is actually well lit or something, because then he'll be a little bit too dark, and you might have to fuss around a little bit in post to get him to show up a little bit more. So right here I added the brightness and color balance just to make everything pop a little bit more. But you won't have to do that if you don't get a shot of the guy going into the tunnel. But that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys understood. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. And yeah, that's it.